if you don't, here's your membership. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with LPP? Every line's on me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with LPP? Well, for the ladies, OPP means something gifted. The first letter the same, but the last is something different. It's the longest, loveliest, lean. I call it the leanest. It's another four-letter word rhyming with cleanness and meanness. I won't get into that. I do it sort of properly. I say the last P stands for property. Now, lady, here comes a kiss. Blow a kiss back to me. Now tell me exactly. Have you ever known a brother who had another like a girl or wife? And you just had to stop a toast 'cause he looked just as nice. You looked at him, he looked at you, and you knew right away. He had someone, but he was gonna be yours anyway. You couldn't be seen with him at all and still you didn't care. 'Cause in a room behind the door, no one but y'all are there. When y'all are finished, y'all can leave and only y'all would know. And y'all can throw that skeleton bone right in the closet door. Now don't be shocked 'cause if you're down, I want your hands up high. Say OPP. I like it said with pride. Now when you do it well and make sure that it counts. You're now down with a discount. You're down with LPP. Yeah, you know me. You're down with LPP.
Yeah, you know Shui.
You're down with LPP.
He does every homie.
Down with LPP. Every last lady. You're down with LPP. Yeah, you know me. You're down with LPP. Yeah, you know me. You're down with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with LPP? A scab tried to OPP me. I had a girl and she knew that. Matter of fact, my girl was partners that had a fall, I disagreement, yeah, an argument. She tried to do me, so we did it in my apartment. Was it? That wasn't a thing, it must have been the way she hit the ceiling. 'Cause after that, she kept on coming back and catching feelings. I said, let's go, my girl is coming, so you gotta leave. She said, oh no, I love you, Trent. I said, now, child, please. You got to leave, come grab your coat right now, you gotta go. I said, now look, your truth is there, the truth is there window. This was a thing, a little thing, you shouldn't have bought your heart. 'Cause you know I was OPP help from the very start. Come on, now let me tell you what it's all about. When you get down, you can't go around running off at the mouth. That's rule number one in this OPP establishment. You keep your mouth shut and it won't get back to her or him. Exciting, isn't it? A special kind of business. Many of you will catch the same sort of OPP visit with him or her. For sure, I'm going to admit it. When OPP comes in, Skippy, I'm with. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's out with LPP? Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Get out with LPP. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with LPP? Break it down. Oh, 3, 1, 2, 3.
In Greenville, we root for the home team because they're our team too.
Took her out, it was Friday night, I woke alone to get the feeling right. And she took off my pants, but then I turned on the TV. And that's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. And I still wanna use my TV shows. What the hell is ADD? My friends say I should act my age. What's my age again? What's my age again? That's about the time she walked away from me. Nobody likes you when you're 23. And you still act like you're in freshman year. What the hell is wrong with me? My friends say I should have my age. What's wrong with you? That's about the time that she broke up with me. No one should take themselves so seriously. With many years ahead to fall in line. Why would you wish that on me? I never wanna have my age. What's my age again? What's my age again? What's my age again?
Nice asses, I just have to say. I threw mud pies at Green Day at Woodstock 1994 during this song. It was beautiful, man.
Don't wanna be an American idiot. Don't want a nation under the new media. And can you hear the sound of hysteria? The subliminal mindfuck America. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien nation. Everything is meant to be okay. Television dreams of tomorrow. We're not the ones I'm meant to follow. For that's enough to argue.
Fuck you, liberals.
Well, maybe I'm the faggot America. I'm not a part of a redneck agenda. Now everybody do the propaganda and sing along to the age of paranoia. Welcome to a new kind of tension all across the alien
Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Welcome back to another YouTube stream by the legend. Haters can say what they want. I don't have to stream to eat anymore. I stream because I'm an entertainer. Just like Brad Pitt, Kevin Bacon, they got millions, but they still make another movie because they're entertainers. Dean Allen Burns, aka Wheezy. Yeah, you can give me all your DMs on Instagram. You can say whatever you want. You can run 5 marathons, bro. You'll never be able to run away from all the families you hurt. Not mine, not me. You know. So, yeah, dude, stop sending me your skinny little crackhead pics. All right, bro? I own you, dude. I own you forever. And with that, we got poppets. Fire shots. We don't do fire shots. You want me to eat a bunch of poppets? You give me a $5 Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Links are below me in the description. Now we're going to hang out here for a little while, but where the money's at is TikTok. So we're going to go through. I finally got my bad standing removed. See, when I'm live on TikTok, the haters, you know who you are. Weezy, why did you email me saying I haven't been around your stuff in 2 years? You're the only one left, dude. You and John Casera. You get your average haters to come in here and there, dude. But yeah, bro. But you're retarded. And that's why I give you a little bit of pity. Because you're stupid, dude. When you look Wheezy in the eye, it's definitely like this. He just retarded. So I give him a little pity. I'm all he has, to be honest with you. I can't read your comments because I got the laptop so far back. I'm looking you in the eye. So whatever you type to me in here, you're talking to yourselves. I could really care less. It's all about TikTok advertising, blah, blah, blah. Haters brought me back to a guy on Instagram. I'm blowing up on Instagram like never before. I lost my check mark because I switched my bank card, and when Meta, Facebook went in to take out the $12 to be verified, you got to pay like every month or something. It's like $149 to be really verified. We'll get there. So now I'm in the holding process, but I sent in my ID and everything. That just don't matter. Instagram blew me up again. Cameo is off the chart. Go get a Cameo, guys. If you said you get a Cameo, I'll just do it right now for you. You know, we got to stay in that. Who's Ash? Who's Aaron? Riza. Well, we got to, this is my birthday month. I turned 57 on the end of May 30th, the end of this month. I put it wrong on Snapchat. I had like 2,000 high schoolers coming in and wishing me a happy birthday. I put it in as 4:30 instead of 5:30 last year. Yeah, you got to get them early. You don't want them going to Mr. Beast or LA Beast or anybody else but Shoe Nice when they are allowed to go on the internet. Hey, bye. But yeah, I'm just here to say we can go live again. Well, I mean, I could always go live again on here, but I woke up in a hotel room and it was like the Hangover movie. Just people, not my room. Last thing I remember was Shoe Nice, come back to our room. We got party material. Okay. I don't know. I woke up in Orlando. I looked out my window and I seen like Universal Studios. There was Mike Tyson's Tiger, Baby. Glad I didn't have to pay for that. So right now, guys, I'm sorry, but we're gonna be going to TikTok. I'm gonna leave this live up so people can watch it, but go to my TikTok, ShoeNice22 live. Li ShoeNice22 life. LIFE. And then we can eat some snappets over there, have a good time. Because I really hate YouTube, but I just wanted to say hi to Dean Allen Burns. You might as well make it a professional boxing, Max, before we go bare knuckles, dude. I'm gonna crush your face in, Dean, and then we'll call it even. I'll buy you a beer. Well, the jiu-jitsu, taekwondo, like the legendary Master Jackson. But in the end, man, in the street fight, there's no mat, there's no referee, there's no out of bounds. I pick you up, I slam you into a table of four eating chicken wings. That's what I did to a dude that tried to choke me out. I just lifted his whole existence and just went back. Damn, dude, he worked with me. We were out of town working. Yeah, he's an ex-Navy SEAL. So I've beaten up everybody with every belt. It doesn't matter. Come fuck with me, and I'm just gonna lay on the ground now and cry. Please help me. Because every time I hit a human being with this lunchbox, I get a felony assault charge. But I beat every rap. I was facing 30 years in prison for all my crimes. I did 60 days, 40 on good time. Yeah, too many witnesses, man. So everybody that's talking right now is getting blocked forever. You're just going to get blocked forever. You're going to have to come in with another account. I'm not even looking at what you're saying. I just know it's meaningless. Okay? Go ahead and try and comment again. Go ahead and try and comment again with that channel. Done. This is my stream. This is my house, not yours. And you already know, Weezy. Yeah, bullseye on your ass, bro. Forever. You better go get that lawyer you always cried about. You're going to need him. So how can grown men spend all their waking hours if they're not working or showering their nasty kids in a bathtub full of scum and just running to the phone, the computer, dropping everything in your life, Wheezy, and pulling over in your car, walking away from a construction site? Fucking own you, dude. Own you big time now. You should have just walked away, my man. You should have just walked away years ago. But you're just too damn stupid. Everybody's getting blocked if you're in here. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I love you too, but you're blocked forever because I can't stand grown men. Shut up, loser. If you got a dick between your legs and you're commenting, you're blocked forever. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Pathetic. I know your life is pathetic, dude. You're going to come back in with another account? Say pathetic again with another YouTube account. And you tell me what's pathetic, dude. You tell me what's pathetic, dude. I'm just running a show here, eating toilet paper and tampons. And I sucked you in like a fucking sponge, you little fucking cross-eyed bitch. What are you going to do about it? Fucking John Cassera, one tooth, and a weed Weezy with a crooked-eyed, retarded face, Ted Bears with the Vallejo murder-suicides. Who the fuck are you, scum? I can't believe the losers that came into my life. Fucking entertaining people, but it's all done. Bye-bye. Bye. Look at all these people. I can't believe you're using up all your accounts at once. I'm not even reading it. Whether it's good or bad, I'm just blocking you. Whether it's good or bad, just go watch my Oompaville video. Oompaville got sick of Wheezy too. Fucking grown ass men owning him on a Sunday night. Nothing they can do about it. It's in their DNA to fucking try and shut you down. There's nothing John, Ted, and Wheezy can do. And then Roke, they're just sidekicks. NZ Chippy, that one guy, Mike Roberts. No, he's the leader of the pack. Mike Roberts was always Joe Ask Me. I never knew that until I went on Social Blade and I typed in some fake YouTube accounts and they show all the related accounts that you made out of that email. So it's just like, wow, I always knew it was you, man. I always knew it was you, dude. What a gay man he is, man. He said he bought my videos. No, he just downloaded everyone. We're going back floppy disk days, guys. You know? No, these people are getting blocked forever. They can't comment anymore. They have to come in with a whole new account to say another sentence to get muted again. And that's grown men. That's not just teenage kids like stepbrothers. Put your tongue on that white dog shit and eat it. How about I take the dog shit, I shove it in your eighth grade mouth, and I go home and bang your mom? That's what happens with stepbrothers. Shake and bake, shake and bake. Right? See, he just came with another YouTube account. He just came in. It's just such a headache. Let's go back to TikTok and lock him over there. My TikTok is ShoeNice22 Life. We're live right now. Up your Cincinnati cigarette man. I'll see you at the Boot Hill Saloon. I'm going to be there on the 4th of July. Get fireworks down at the Boot Hill. Fitna is not a word. Fitna, it's not a word. Who hurt me? Your mom did. I said, just the pinky in my butt, and she tried to drill me with the BBC strap on. Any generic account that comes in here and tries to spell out the N word, that's Dean Allen Burns. Guaranteed. He said, blocked where? And answered your question. I'm just done with grown men commenting on my life. I'm sorry. This ain't the fucking YMCA. Just go away. I'm just blocking all the men that comment. All right, go to my TikTok. Here's the link. You will. All right, join me on TikTok or don't. I don't give a fuck. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal if you want to give me a gift. So it's love now. All right, we're raising money for a bottle of Everclear. I can get it right. I'm going to slam about 2 shots of Everclear today. Hey, there's all my links. You can give me Venmo, ShoeNice22 Love, Cash App, ShoeNice22, PayPal.me/ the link's right there, and Cameos. Let's do it for Johnny. You didn't donate. Stop talking to yourself, dude. See you in 5 minutes. We're back to the 5 minutes. You get muted for 5 minutes. I can't be blocking everybody like last night. I need you, sheep, as much as you need me. Bam Margera, he still can hit the skateboard, being that fat piece of shit he is. So can you go get a cameo, guys? I appreciate it. Now, a lot of people are stopping in here because the title is King Trump, and it hurts a lot of people, you know. Come on, if you guys want to see me drink a bottle of Everclear today, let's donate. Okay. We're going to be here another night. Yeah, 100 pounds. You believe everything you read and see? Shut your mouth. We're not begging for booze. This is what I do for a living, bro. You know what I mean? She Nice is back in the saddle again. Okay? This gets a lot of people in here. If you want me to eat a poppet, that's a $5 Cash App or Venmo. We'll eat poppets. Instead of fire shots, we do poppets. Steve will do it and take over the world, Wheezy. Come on. There's a lot of people in the world that know me more than they know Steve will do. All he's got is about a million fucking scrub ass underage drinkers watching him and his gambling buddies. Did you ever know that you're a zero? How much for you to not eat them? I'll throw them in the trash right now for 20. Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. If you're just joining this, wonderful. We're going to stream all day right here. Well, I know that you're nobody, Python. You're just a number among the masses, a sheep in the field. When you're on your deathbed, and nobody will be standing around you unless you got people on a life insurance policy. I was Tosh Point O's favorite guest. He took my episode and he brought it over to Paramount streaming app. They owe me money. I signed off on Comedy Central. Now, if your face appears in a commercial, you get paid. Like Flow from Progressive, the Liberty dude. They all get paid, man. Every time that commercial airs, they get royalties. And my whole face was shown on half that show. So literally, like, they owe me money. Tosh Point oh, I got paid $1,500, but I signed off on Comedy Central for royalties. I did that with World's Dumbest. I should have never done. They paid me $1,800 for 5 videos. I never even had to go to the studio. Yeah, that's when I knew I was big. But every time they repeat that, that stupid video of mine, World's Dumbest, Entertainers Part, whatever. But who cares, man? We need to get cameos, guys. I can't be falling behind on the list. Where am I at? Where am I at now? Hold on. Oh, I don't have hepatitis. I'm just stoned. Python, don't talk to me unless you're going to get a cameo or give me a gift. I'll write your name on my forehead of the whole stream for $20. How's that sound? What's that? Ashwangadanga? Is that like kratom? Lowers cortisol. I will sit here and tell you my whole life story right now for a $20 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. From the day I was born all the way to yesterday. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I'll even pay you back tomorrow. How's that sound? I'll even pay you back 25. How's that sound? Timothy, calm down. You're going to be okay. I know that's not your name. Just calm down, dude. You don't have to work today. I'm working right now. Let me know, Python. I'm ready to talk. Nobody's getting locked anymore. Wheezy, Mike Roberts, Chuck Sarah. Every time I want to upload a classic video on my Instagram, I appreciate all your work. Man, we were live for like 3 hours and not one person gave me a super chat. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm still alive and I'm doing cameos live. Just go there. It doesn't cost anything. Just read all the 5-star reviews. My cameos save souls. For real, man. People love that shit. Well, my father's cousin's kid, he's a gym teacher. He hates having the last name Shuey. He looks like me a little bit. Good job, Timmy. Good job. At the Glory Hole warehouse. How many dicks you suck in 3 hours, bro? Do you ever get tips when they stick it through the hole? You flinched. And you guarantee you flinched. We just got a cameo. Is the person in here? Is the person in here? All right, we're gonna go do it right now. Hold your horses. Here's my glory hole. I can't see myself. It's weird. It's weird. You guys can see me, but I can't see myself. That cameo's done. That's how fast the cameo got. How's everybody doing? Did we get another cameo? 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 Cam? Cameo? Cam? Cameo? Cam? Oh yeah, bought a cameo, and he told me to slam something, and then I said I'll need a $20 tip, and he gave me another $20, or gave me a $20 tip on another cameo. So I gotta go to the liquor store when it opens. It's part of the biz, you know what I mean? Anybody like these? Hey, dude, shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about your opinion. You're fucking arguing with your words to some washed up drunk on YouTube. No one cares about any of you people. Mm, mm, mm. That damn bulging disc. I've been off my nerve pain medicine for like 2 weeks. Gotta call VA. I got really bad inflammation in my intestine, large intestine from Crohn's disease. I'm supposed to be taking shots, shooting myself in the stomach. I'm not doing that. And they keep calling me and shit. Well, you really got. I said, listen, motherfucker. I got Crohn's disease back in 1985. I moved out of my father's house and I quit the pills because I didn't have insurance. And literally, I've been in remission for like 40 fucking years. So I ain't gonna start taking. You've ever seen the commercial? If you get a rash between your balls and your ass, get hold of a doctor. This could kill you. What is that? Listen, I'm putting you in timeout for 5 minutes, all right? Go look in the mirror and realize that you're a loser in life and you're trying to make yourself feel better, arguing with me. You know by now I don't give a shit. What's going on? How you doing, John? How you doing? Cappuccino. You guys want a cameo? Go get one right now, please. I appreciate it. Is the dude that bought the birthday present cameo here? Garrett? Are you here, Garrett? We'll get to it, bro. I don't want to be sleeping by 3. This is going to be a 12-hour stream. What's up with all your long names? Tyrone, the pussy bitch ass loser. A hot pocket. It's refused. All right, guys, if you want to see me eat poppets, they pop in my mouth. That's you get 5 poppets for a $5 Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. All the links are right there below you in the description. We don't do fire shots, we do poppets. All right. You want me to do something entertaining? I'll take the thumb off of my hand. Jesus. I gave you a jump scare. Well, let me check my. Did it again. call me racist. I got a black man tattooed on my arm. It's called comedy. I grew up watching Eddie Murphy and everybody else, Richard Pryor, Dave Chappelle, making fun of the white man. And we don't talk like this. Okay? Good. Here's Marge Simpson sleeping with the Terminator. I don't say Arnold's last name because I always screw it up. That's Schwarzen. I just, I say the N word at the end. Is that your penis to me? You're not Sarah Connor? Get to the chopper. That's just tight. Nobody talks to people like I talk to people. I'm like this dude that started YouTube, and we might only have 20 of us, but nobody has an interaction. You know, there's no fucking interaction like I do with my fans, with anybody. You ever see Mr. Beast talking to anybody? No. So everybody, that's what's disgusting, dude. What's disgusting? Marge Simpson eating out your mom's pussy? The fuck out of here for 5 minutes. How are you gonna sit there and talk to me when I'm looking at my camera? Okay? How the fuck you guys gonna sit here and act like you're all that, man? Ribbit. What's up, Kimmy Cola? Like you're not watching me. Oh, Ribbit. That's good people right there. The old shoe crew, man. You could make a movie about the old shoe crew. Deceit, deception, cheating, talking shit about somebody, not even telling them what you were talking about. That's kind of weird, man. Fuck you, Jody, you fat piece of shit from Minnesota. I know you're watching me. Keep losing weight, fix your teeth, the gap, the yellowness, dye your hair, brunette, and I'll fuck you again. I told you, man, don't embrace the gray. Get rid of it, you pig. It's my ex-woman. Fucking evil woman, man. Evil, evil, evil women. You know, Tedley's mom, she's cool. She's just a freak. Yeah, man. I hung out with a 26-year-old last week. I'm just like, man, it sounds good. And, it sounds good on paper, but in the end, I gotta go, man. I gotta go. But we did the Dr. Oz on her. We did the Dr. Oz. She liked it. I'm like, I'm not going to sleep with this chick because I'm not going to have a baby with some psycho. You get the fingers, I'm out of here. And now I got another 27-year-old lined up. I'm just done with women my age. You ever see a 57-year-old? Holy fuck. I'll be 57 at the end of this month. I'm going to bang somebody. I'm not Bill Belichick. He's 75. His wife's 25. That's 50 years. I'm 57, bitch, 27. If you've been in the clubs for 6 years, you know who you're fucking. At 21 is just even weird, man. Even just, it's just weird, you know? These guys go to Thailand to bang like 18-year-olds, man. That's just like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just such. This guy's writing a paragraph. Write it in 5 minutes. Who the fuck are you writing a paragraph? This is my show, pussy. He wrote up, now this fucker, I'm on break at work, and I'm going to write every fucking thing I think about him. Oh, yeah, send. Blocked. Blocked, you fucking liberal scumbag. Tuck your dick between your ass cheeks and go hang out with Governor Newsom or somebody, or Obama. Who the fuck crosses their legs like a woman? Let me try it again. Ow! My balls get squished. How does Governor Newsom and Obama, the monkey that got let out of the fucking zoo with his wife, Patrick Ewing? That Obama's the most evil motherfucker that ever sat in that White House. And Trump knows it, man. Trump came down that escalator in 2015, and look at the corruption. Look at the Somalians owning the governor of Minnesota. Don't fuck with us. I'm the captain now. I'm the captain. And this one NFL football player's like, he's like, I couldn't understand it. These Somalians started coming to Minnesota, Minneapolis mostly, and they were in Mercedes Benz, BMWs. They were at Gucci at the mall. And I was just like, what's going on here? Where's my share? These people were refugees, asylum seekers. They came to America. There's, like fucking 15,000 Somalians on welfare in the state of Minnesota that drive cars, luxury cars, worth over $50,000. That's why you didn't want us to become president. Oh, MAGA gonna tear your ass up. Oh, MAGA gonna tear your ass up. You people are fucking done. I fought for this country. You won't even join the Girl Scouts, you fucking libtards. How do you become a grown man in America that hates Trump? It's not the fucking gas. You're complaining about fucking $1 more a gallon. You're going to buy an 8 ball of cocaine and taking your nasty liberal family out to the outback. 2 blooming onion rings. Oh, fuck your gas prices, you pieces of shit. I will curb some your whole fucking family. You fucking liberal fucking pieces of shit. You're fucking scum of the earth to me. And I ever see you out on the street, burn a flag in front of me, I'm gonna fucking pummel you. And then I'm gonna turn you over, spank you on the ass, take your wallet out, not gonna rob you. I just want your home address because I know you're living in your mom's basement. And then I'm gonna Google that shit. I'm gonna take an Uber over to your fucking father's house. I'm gonna knock on the door. He's gonna open it. I'm gonna fucking pull him out in the yard, and I'm just gonna. And why are you doing this? Because your fucking son's a scumbag, and he just burned the flag in front of me. How you feeling now? How you feeling now, you fucking loser? Just move to Canada. Get the fuck out of our face. Because you ain't winning midterms. And that always happens. Republican, Democrat, president, it goes back the other way. Nah, nah, Supreme Court's on our side finally. So that whole redistricting for the black people, stop using the black people as a pawn. Then they can get driver's license. They know how to pull out their birth certificate. They can drive down like Kamala Harris. Fuck you. We're going to live in the White House for decades. We got Barron Trump, Ivanka Trump, the first woman president. We got Marco Rubio. We got fucking JD Vance. We got Eric Trump. That's why he's building the ballroom so his kids don't have to step on the cold fucking concrete in front of the Capitol in January. Nah, that fucking ballroom's gonna be finished. And we'll own that White House forever. And when the 2030 census comes, all the people that left blue states to red states, you're done. Your dreams about Hakeem Jeffries. I will start impeachment processes as soon as I get the gavel. He will not get the gavel. I will promote all summer and that we have to vote Republican. You need to get out there, people. We cannot have that shit. They're going to shut down the oil and fucking production. Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. If you're talking without me being in the chat, you're gonna go in timeout for 5 minutes. That's disrespect. You know what I mean? No, I didn't die, dude. I'm right here, man. Buy a cameo, get some poppets. If you want to see it live, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Link is in the description below me. YOLO, bitches. Hey everyone, shoe nice again. If anybody was talking in here while I wasn't here, this ain't your forum. This ain't a Facebook post. You'll be putting time out for 5 minutes. That's it, man. I don't know who you people think you are. This ain't some Discord. Go fuck yourselves, man. It's only 5 minutes. Deal with it. Oh man, that's just fucking stick one in my eye. I think I had a seizure last night. My mom had seizures, adult onset. I don't know. I just woke up and some lady was holding on to my tongue and they were calling 911. I said, don't. I'm going back to my room. My mom fell down concrete steps. She got it. It looked like some boyfriend beat her up. She dated a lot of crazy dudes. But either way, we're going to, this guy wants to make a movie about me. And I'm like, I'm going to make an audible once I microdose on mushrooms. He's like, just go live and just leave that video up. And he's going to, I'm hoping I can play myself like Eminem. No, it's too much work. Maybe they can find somebody that looks like me. But we're going to tell my life story without bringing in any kind of names, family members, whatever. It's whatever came out of my head. My life story through the eyes that sat between so many thighs. And then we're going to be all right. So either way, yeah, man, sit back and buckle in because the epicness is about to begin. What's this nonsense all about? Come back in 5 minutes. I want you to go look at yourself in the mirror and wonder why you just commented, what is this nonsense? I fucking started YouTube, you little pencil dick sheep. Yeah, for 5 minutes, just sit there and realize that you're nothing. You're just a sheep among the masses, dude. You're a fucking pitiful excuse for a carbon footprint on planet Earth. So shut your fucking mouths, you liberal piece of shits. Can't stand LBGQT. Go suck a dick and shut up. Fucking listen to your bullshit. Oh, I think that's working. The poppets. Let's do one. We'll do one. So if you want me to sing happy birthday to somebody eating poppets, they don't hurt. It's just weird. There's just a lot of pebbles. They're like little BBs. When they come up against some kind of a gunpowder or something, they don't hurt though, man. It just looks crazy. Here's a little one. That one did kind of hit the side of the tongue. All right. So either way, this is my life story. We're just gonna go right through it. We're gonna leave this video up, and then the dude's gonna. I guess he's gonna do it. I'm gonna be sitting at the Academy Awards, with whoever played me in the movie, because the Shoe Nice movie's gonna be epic. Either way, let's do this. I want to hopefully get this over with it within 15 minutes. Hey everyone, Shoe Nice again. Well, basically, I was born May 30th, 1969. My mother and my father already had my older brother, and I came along the way. There's old movie videos of my older brother just like beating me up in the crib. He was teaching me young, you gotta fight. So as time moved on, my parents had another kid, and it was the three of us. Three brothers, a mother, and a dad. I mean, right, probably around 3 or 4 years old, my mom started realizing that I was different. I mean, my father left a pack of Camel cigarettes, non-filtered, on the coffee table, and yeah, I wandered over there and I started eating the whole pack. So I got some kind of a nicotine poisoning. I turned blue with Smurfettes with JJ. And yeah, man, my mom rushed me to the hospital. And somehow I survived on a nicotine overdose at 4 years old. As time moved on, we just, your average family, mom, dad, three sons. And the uncles would come over and watch us sometimes, the good people. And my uncle accidentally bounced me off of the fold out couch and I tripped and I landed in the fireplace. That's scar number one. It's hard to see, but it's right there. So yeah, I rushed to the hospital. I just remember I was in the emergency room and some lady next to me knew my mom. And it was before the internet and there wasn't that many people on planet Earth. So as time went on, it was just, a nice happy family. My father built a house for us and, things just started getting a little, unsettled between my mom and my dad. And, you know, he sat us down at the kitchen table one night, me and my two brothers. Oh yeah, we were insane. Me and my two brothers, anything happened in the neighborhood, they came to the Shoey house. So we're just sitting there. My father had a bag of candy in the middle of the table, and he's like, "Don't eat all of it, but I'm leaving your mom." We're like, "What? Can we still stay here?" No, I'm selling the house. What? Are we living with you? No, you're living with your mom. What? Yeah, because I've been sleeping with somebody else. So yeah, me and my brothers and my mom, we just gathered our shit and went to like a one bedroom apartment above lady that it's in the Vice documentary. We moved into a one bedroom house, one bedroom apartment in a two-level house. And the landlord lived downstairs. She was kind of a bitch. But me and my two brothers, we were insane. And we just, my older brother led me and my little brother around town and just taught us how to cause chaos, like at 7 years old. So either way, we're working on a bike one day, man. We had the bike turned upside down, and like when you turned the pedals, the chain guard was all like hitting the fucking chain. Is there a stick in my eye? But either way, I said, take one more whack. Now, this guy was named Jeff Wells, and he found me on the internet, and he couldn't believe it. Actually, Vice went to this house in the neighborhood, but he's like, okay. He took the hammer and he swung it, and he missed the goddamn chain guard and hit me right in the head. Right there. That's a fucking hammer hole in my head from 1970. I'm going to say 77. So yeah, there's scar number two. We're just hanging out. Finally the landlord said, "Your kids are way too crazy. Get the fuck off my property." And we moved into English Village Apartments. Yeah, you could walk through the woods and watch XXX movies on a drive-in theater. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, your mom or whoever, you could just ride bikes, and we just rode bikes all the way to the truck stop to get candy bars. You know what I mean? It was just like, yeah, before the internet, there was no fucking predators and shit. And we were just chilling as a family. My mother, she went through boyfriends, like cheese through the the grater. And yeah, every Christmas, my mom was smart though. She dated a rich guy, so we'd get nice presents. So yeah, we're just chilling and shit. My brother, he just like, hey man, or I'm going to show you how to shut all the electricity off to these apartments. I'm like, okay. So we skipped down to the maintenance shed, and it was just a handle. And my brother pulled it down, and then everything was just dead. We didn't realize that there was some old ladies on oxygen tanks. Back in the day, I guess they needed an outlet. So the apartment complex threw us out. So my mom gathered us up. Now my mom's like she had fake boobs. Right? She had implants like when nobody else did. She drove a Chevy van, custom Chevy van with all interior rug all over the ceiling everywhere. She gathered up her crazy sons and we headed to a farm. Yeah, like what farmers did is when the house got old, they would just go across the street, build a modern house, and rent the other house to to the shoey boys. So yeah, so we move in now. There's a rock outside of this place that says 1773, and we were there at 1978 ish. So this house was no 79. So this house was really old. I mean, it was haunted. Nobody went in the basement. But me and my brothers, even on a farm, the farmer used to spank us. I mean, we would just go into just knocking over hay bales. We had a pool out back when Bruce Jenner was a man. He won the 1976 Olympics. No, it couldn't have been then. Yeah, that's not right. I don't know. Either way, yeah, man. So yeah, we were just crazy. We had a pool, an above ground pool. It had been maintained in years. I mean, algae, green slime coming off your face every time you came up from underneath the water, ducks quacking. We went into a pond. You weren't walking in mud, you were walking in cow manure. So one day I just picked my brother up because we had like Andre the Giant, Hulk Hogan wrestling on Sunday mornings. There was no cable TV. I don't even think Hulk Hogan was around when we were kids. But I picked my little brother up and I slammed him into the coffee table and his head just split open. My mom, I think she was on a weekend cruise. She just said, "Watch yourselves. You'll be okay." So yeah, we had our brother. He was in fifth grade. He was our babysitter. And as the fucking landlord came over, "Well, you guys better not have been fooling. What's going on?" And she just bugged out. So she called Child Protective Services. Now my father, he's just living the high life with this hot Russian chick. I like it. And she was hot, and they were just dating, having a good time. And Child Protective Services called them and said, "You either come get your sons or they're going to a juvenile home." So my father, rightfully came and got us. And everything me and my two brothers owned fit inside this fucking barrel. And it had like bugs on it and shit. We didn't realize that then. You were just a crazy kid. And so we moved into my dad's one bedroom apartment. And my brothers and I slept on a fold out couch. Now, I can remember Dukes of Hazard on TV, The Incredible Hulk, the original. Don't make me mad. You're not going to like me when I'm mad. And you'd hear my father and stepmother in the other bedroom while he was going down on her big old fat tuna jungle. And, eventually my father said, "Yeah, I got to get a house." Now, my father's one of the top carpenters of America. He's famous. He's been in magazines. He won awards and shit. So we got this house in West Sand Lake, Averill Park. Good town, good neighborhood until we showed up. Now we move into this place. I'm going into fifth grade. My little brother, third grade. My older brother, he's in the middle school, taking over everything. And now I'm already eating paper and Elmer's paste and glue. I've done this shit since all the way back. Oh, we forgot one thing. I'm a class clown. So I just always made a joke about everything. Back at Hartford, the farming fucking just everything smelled like cow manure. These kids milked the cows and they get on the school bus. It was just fucking cow shit everywhere. So we're just hanging out, right? And I'm making jokes And the teacher came up, this little short ass fat Italian bitch. I know I'll remember her name. But she came up and she smacked me on the back of the head so hard and said, I told you to shut up. And I just cried. And on the school bus, there was like inbred people. There was like people where their cousin slept with a cousin and they were the offspring. There was a girl in fifth grade. I was in fourth. And she used to fucking be, she had a glass eye that went like sideways. And she's like, you better look at my eye. And she would beat me up. That's the story of my life. Just chicks beating up the good looking kid because I ain't nailing him. I had letters sent to me, go out with me, yes or no. I said no. And then a bully came up to me and said, you better go out with her. I'm like, yeah, she's really got a henchman too? All right. I'm only in fifth grade, but I'll pound that shit. So yeah. So we're all in these like schools and I'm eating crazy stuff. Sixth grade, seventh grade, eighth grade, class clown in the yearbook, most absent minded, blah, blah, blah. In eighth grade, there was so many chicks hitting on me that we had square dancing where the boys would line up on one end of the gym and the girls would line up on the other. The gym teacher, what a pervert he was. Why did we have to take showers in sixth grade? Why did we have to have a doctor come in, grab our nut sacks and say, turn to the left and cough? How many kids have a hernia? That's fucking bizarre fucking entity in itself, man. Fifth grade, you gotta line up with every boy in the school and have your nuts sack grabbed by a doctor to make sure you didn't have a hernia. Either way, yeah, man. Some doctors and priests, you wonder why they got that occupation. Yeah, so we're just chilling and shit. I go into ninth grade, 10th grade. I'm just a fool, man. I'm just every cafeteria scene, everywhere you went. If you were with Shoe Nice, if he was in your fucking class, you knew it was a good fucking semester. Biology, she was pregnant, the teacher. I drove her to an early fucking birth. I mean, you had to look into a microscope. It was whatever, an amoeba or whatever. And I looked in, I said, holy shit. Now I would get my desk moved out into the hallway. That's what they did. So you could still hear the teacher. But at least I wasn't getting transitioned by these ideological liberal scumbags that call kids to the side and say, we think you want to be a girl. So we're going to cut off your dick. And if you tell your parents, you're going to lose them too. Thank God I didn't have to go through that day and age. But either way, yeah, MAGA for life. Fuck off. We're Trump. Moving through kind of, here comes junior year, the prom. You're supposed to ask a chick to the prom. I got 10 bitches asking me to the prom. I'm doing bad. It was like computer class where you had to make a box go across the screen. It was so fucking way before Bill Gates or whatever. And yeah, I just was doing terrible. I was smoking weed like a madman. My best friend Shannon, he moved up the street. He just manipulated me in so many ways. So yeah, man, I was just like, Dad, can I go to the private school where Matt's going? My little brother's going. He's like, yeah, yeah, that's great. I want you to go there. I'm just getting away from bitches. Now I'm I'm a junior, and at the second semester of junior year, January, after this Christmas break, I went to that school, but they put me back to 10th grade, the last part of 10th grade, so I wouldn't just jump right in because it was supposed to be real educational. I go to this school, there's like 120 kids in the high school. Yeah, it's kindergarten through 12th, but it's like the richest, most, It was a lot of money. And I walked into this goddamn school, and now I got fucking every chick in the goddamn school hitting on me. And they're rich. And I dated the hottest New Zealand bitch ever, man. Everybody was jealous of me. And then I just broke off with her, man. They're like, dude, you're crazy. I'm like, I'm just sick of pussy, man. So yeah, we're just, I eventually just got crazy and shit, and I broke all the piano strings before this girl did a whatever you call piano site a recital. I didn't know her parents were flying from China, so we're all in the room, the whole high school and everything, and she gets up to play the piano. Dee, 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 dong, dee, dong, dong, and this bitch runs out crying like that. It's the end of the world. And I seen these two nerds that seen me break these pianos, not the strings, the pads. And this dude looked at me and I was like, go ahead and rat. Go ahead and snitch. Now I was on the I don't know what it was called, but it was where students and teachers got together and they decided a punishment for a kid. Should he be suspended? Blah blah. Because rich kids got problems. We're just American white kids. And they're like, what's the name of that board? Either way, they threw me off that board and put me in front of it. And the same day, and two nerds came up and said, it was him. You're done. But when I didn't beat him up or anything, I could care less back then. So now the next day I come into school and like I have to go to the office and my father, my stepmother, the headmistress, our principal was a nun. And she's like, well, we want to go send you to Conifer Park and just have a talk with a counselor. I'm like, oh, yeah, no problem, man. That sounds cool, man. Let's do it. And my father's like, I'm very proud of you. I'm like, we're just going to a group meeting, right? So we get to Conifer Park, one of the most lavish fucking get off of drugs facilities in America. Like for real, just look it up, Conifer Park. And we get there, and I'm sitting down, and the doctor's like, or whoever, the counselor's like, does your mom have a drinking problem? I'm like, yeah. Who told you that? He's like, do you like to drink and smoke marijuana? And I'm like, yeah. He's like, well, we're going to put you into our facility for 7 weeks. Huh? Fucking 49 days. He's like, don't worry about it. Your schoolwork will be sent to you. And other kids have come from your school and they've made progress. And then I see some hot blonde walk by and she's like, what's up? I'm like, yeah, oh, sure, man. I work with the program. So 49 days, I'm sitting there laying in bed with five other dudes. Not laying, they got their own bed. But they just kept talking about fucking Grateful Dead concerts with Jerry Garcia and just I'm like, what? Just a little piece of paper makes you trip? Well, what's a trip? And mushrooms and just, I'm like, I can't wait to get out of this fucking place. I'm going to the Grateful Dead. And so graduation comes, right? That what you do on graduation is you walk around in a circle. It's the circle that exits you out of the building because people are constantly coming in, you know. Yeah, I mean, I'm talking to people that have been there a week before me, that first night there. So it's all unrecyclable, bunch of fucking bullshit so people can make money off of teenagers. So yeah, I'm just walking around the circle and I'm like, I'd like to thank, well, the phone rang. And I had Liz, her name was Liz. She had these bug eyes. I'll never forget her. And the phone rings in the office. So she goes and she goes, continue your walk. And I'm like, oh, shit. Oh, Mike, thanks for telling me about the acid. Can't wait to trip. Everybody starts laughing because, of course, I'm the class clown of the fucking rehab. And this Liz snuck back and she stood at the door and listened. Yeah, I'm throwing a cake party. Everybody's invited and everybody's just fucking. And she walked in. Everybody to your room. I'll see you in the morning. I'm like, shit, I'm just about ready to graduate this motherfucker. Now they're going to plant this shit on me. My father was a drill sergeant, not in the army, just a drill sergeant in life. I mean, he just, everything was proper with that dude. And so the next morning I wake up and John Baker, I just know his name, the counselor. He's like, oh, hold on, I'm going to go talk to your parents with you. I heard about last night. Now we're walking down the hall, and all of a sudden, over the intercom goes John Baker to the AA meeting. Now there's 120 people in an auditorium, and the one lady was stuck in the snow. And John Baker had to go. And right then and there, he's running an AA meeting. There's 120 people. This is a huge facility from teenagers to whatever. And he's like, you wait down there with your parents. I'm like, well, when I'm done with this meeting, I'll come down. Okay. So there's no cell phones. There's this communication through a goddamn intercom. We get out there. My father's like, I'm so proud of you. My brothers are there, my stepmother. She's like, just sign the paper. Congratulations. Aruba, the first time share ever. I mean, for real, my father, we went to Aruba when there was a golf course, the Playa Linda Hotel timeshare, and two other hotels. And he took us over to the other side of the island. We almost drowned. Natives were even saying, don't go swimming, don't go swimming. But we made it. And my brother and me were just hanging out. And this Jamaican dude came up and said, no woman, no cry. And he gave us some weed. And we took it down to the beach. I got the rolling paper. I said, all right. And my little brother opened up and it just blew away from the wind. Like, fuck. So we met these rich chicks. They had whiskey and everything. My parents are back at the resort, whatever, banging each other. But we were hanging out with these rich kids, man. And they were just stoked. That's what you said back in the day. So my sobriety was shot. So either way, I go back to we go home. I'm still in that private school, and they pay $25,000 for the rehab. My father's insurance, because he had a really good job. He ran the electrical grid in upstate New York. And I'm just hanging out, and I just started drinking again, fucking par. And the head of students is like, you know what? I always thought that you were gonna be a leader when I met you. You were gonna lead everybody, but look at you. And I'm like, sucks for you, bitch. Like Jesse Pinkman. So it was just coming into a fucking blah 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 blah. And yeah, I just quit. I came home one day, I was drunk. I was hanging out with my buddy Shannon, who killed himself over a woman. And when I get to heaven, I'm going to beat the shit out of him for killing himself over a piece of ass. Don't kill yourself, guys. Everything gets better, trust me. You're going to end your life over a piece of ass. Yeah, all these dudes get all crazy when their girl breaks up with them. I watch it on, like, interrogation shit. Who gives a fuck? It's just a piece of ass. But anyway, so I came home one day, my father's there, and he's like, you smell like alcohol. I'm like, holy shit. We got a rocket surgeon. He's like, oh, you're gonna have I said, I'll move the fuck out right now, Pops. You don't own me. My brother lived down the road in an apartment with his two buddies. They were all roofers. Well, John was a cook. Now they run the county jail that I sat in for a while. A while. So I'm like, fuck you. He's like, pack your shit. I said, you pack my shit. And my stepmother's out in the kitchen. she's like, oh my, she used to like, we tormented the babysitter one night, and my father tried to spank us with a belt. And we were just laughing and shit. The fuck is this, man? And my stepmother's like, hit him harder, hit him harder. So either way, I walked by my stepmother and I was just like, I never have to fucking look you in the face again. But I might too. I might now because she tried to take all our dad's properties. So I moved out. I moved in with my older brother down the street. And it was like two brothers and two brothers living together. Me, my brother, and Dave were roofers, and his older brother, John, he had the biggest stick in Troy, New York, and every chick knew about it. He used to pay me to watch out the window to make sure his girlfriend wasn't showing up when he was banging. He was John the Man. Everybody knew John the Man. So either way, I guess everybody in the apartment was well hung, except for me. It didn't matter. So I went to my first Grateful Dead concert. My first trip, Joe, my buddy from fifth grade, he stopped by and he's like, let's go to the laundromat. He goes, here's a dab of acid or a tab. I said, I heard about this. Am I going to be okay? He's like, yup. So I take that dab of acid and we just went down to the laundromat and we watched clothes dry and just you stared at these clothes just in a dryer and you felt like you were like just in this fucking tornado and shit. And that was like my first hit of acid. Second hit of acid. My first one was at a party. Me and my little brother watched Pink Floyd, tripping. So I was still home for that hit, but it was after rehab. So yeah, man, I'm just at the Grateful Dead concert. It was Foxborough, Massachusetts, 1987. Yeah, 4th of July. Fucking fireworks everywhere, bonfires. I'm standing at this bonfire. Remember how I told you about that hot blonde I dated from the fire? I'm just sitting there and I turn around and she's right there. I'm like, what the fuck? This is some good acid. So yeah, man, trip face, whatever. I just went back and became a roofer. Now at the end of the summer, I'm like, fuck this roofing shit, Jeff. My brother, I'm just going to go fucking back to mom's and I'm just going to go to high school and finish out and getting my degree. Now my mom was living in like fucking the hood. Like there ain't fucking one black person or one white person for miles. Me and my mom. So I fucking registered to this high school. I'm there the first day, second day. And it's like me, two Mexicans, and the whole motherfucking school is black. But I didn't give a fuck, man. I got a little B tattooed on my arm. I mean, I'm as base as they come. But we went to, I didn't go, I went to the fucking cafeteria one day and it was like that movie, Lean on Me, Stand By Me with Morgan Freeman. So you could go to the gym instead of the cafeteria. Now they had lockdowns where the whole fucking every door shut down and locked like prison. Mount Pleasant High School. I mean, you guys are talking to me. I'm staring at you. I can't read any of your comments, so I don't know who you're talking to. I can see in the background. So either way, yeah, man, I'm just chilling, and I said, all right, man, I might as well. So they had pickup games. He's like, come on, man, we need one more. What? I can't even dribble out of my mouth sleeping. And so we're just playing basketball. Every once in a while, I get the ball and just pass it to somebody else to like a 3-point Larry Bird shit. And like the one dude's like, and he threw the ball at me, and I didn't even think it was coming to me. So my hands were down, and it just planted into my nose. And that was the first time I broke my nose going this way. And the blood went everywhere. And these homeboys just started laughing so They're like slapping the bleachers. That's what black people do when they laugh. They just start slapping shit. So now everybody just high fiving me the next day. I got two black guys, nose out to here. And then this gang came up from New York City to beat up this other gang, yeah, back in like 1988. They came up to beat up, no, 87. Rehab, get kicked out. Yeah, it was the summer of the fall of 87 into the winter of 88. So this principal, man, he tried to break it up and they sliced his ear and the school got lots and fuck this. So I just walked home and my mom's like, hey, how you doing? I said, Mom, I quit high school. I'm joining the army. She's like, you'll just quit like your older brother. So I go down and it's like the last year where you can join the army without your high school diploma as long as you do good on the ASVAB test. Now I fucking aced the ASVAB, and he's like, "Well, what do you want to do in the army?" I'm like, "Can I work with that Patriot missile system?" He's like, "How about being a plumber?" Plumber sounds good, just unclogging toilets. Cool, cool. So I head off to basic training. Yeah, man, said goodbye to my mom and just 8 weeks of basic training. But before you go to basic training, they shave your head, they give you uniforms. It's reception. It's reception week. It takes like a week for you just to get. Now, the drill sergeants there are kind of nice. They're just building you up to what's going to happen. Now, all these black dudes had this magic hair remover like Michael Jackson shed. So after where our heads are shaved, you can still see your hair. You don't even recognize anybody because everybody looked like Bon Jovi back in 1989, 88. And so he just, whatever. And I said, give me that goop. And I put a big question mark right in my head with the dot right here. And all my hair fell out. And it was clear as day. I had a question on my head. So the fucking sergeant's like, I'm not even going to yell at you. He goes, because of the abuse I said, can't I just shave the rest of it? And what's that? There was bald dudes. I should have just taken the hair remover and done my whole head. Then I just would have been bald. So yeah, we head over and I lose my military ID. They put you in these cattle trucks, the things that pull cows and shit. So you're just cattle to them. I have no military ID and a question mark on the top of my head. We get out, and there's 8 dudes that they just hate life. You know what I mean? They come in every morning and they take every gripe in their life out on you. And some dudes are cool and laid back, but they got the evil drill sergeants, man. So we're just all lined up, whatever. Get your IDs out. Put your ID in front of your face. I'm like, where the fuck is my ID? He's like, where's your ID, Fry? I said, I don't know. I may be back at the he's what are you laughing at? And then all 4 sergeants just screaming at me. Their spit getting in my eye. And I'm like, I don't know, man. And so now we all have to bring all our stuff up to the barracks. There was 8 dudes per room. And you had to put your duffel bag down and come right back down. We come right back down and you need your ID to eat. So like, show, like, I know that, I don't have my ID and gave them a little attitude. But when I went up into the barracks to look for it one more time, I had to take off my cap. And Sergeant Gonzalez, I'll never forget, he's like, oh man. I'm like, what? Oh, I said the fucking question mark because I can't see it. And he's like, what? You don't have your ID and you got a question on your mind? Good luck. So we marched to Chow. We were our first fucking meal of the day. And when you get in line, you have to have your ID. So now I'm taking off my cap, and my drill sergeant, the captain dude, he's like a little tiny guy. He's like Rocky Balboa, like fucking no boys height. And he's just like, I'm just staring forward, but out of my peripheral, he's just like, the fuck is, what the fuck? He marches over with two other sergeants, grabs me by my collar. He's like, you got a question on your mind, Private? I got the answer. Get your fucking meal and get outside. Now there's two fucking civilian employees that work at the cafeteria. I can still smell army food. I can still smell it. Now, these two fat bitches, you got to show your ID and tell them the last four of your social security number. I show up, I'm like, ma'am, I lost my ID. These dudes know I don't have my ID. Joe's hard to say, he don't have his ID. You fucking fat snitch. You fucking fat snitch. So here comes the whole crew again at Joe's. All right, I have a fucking ID. And Sergeant Gonzalez comes and he said he looked for it. He doesn't know where he's at. Let's just get him a new one. Get him outside. So everybody in the whole facility's like, this dude is just marked for 8 weeks, man. Question mark. No ID. Is he like some kind of a terrorist? So I take my plate and they're just marching me out. And they just put that fucking shit on the ground. And the front leaning rest means start doing push ups. So I get down doing push ups. I'm fucking tired and hungry. He goes, go ahead and eat. So I stop. I grab. He goes, you fucking eat while you're doing push ups. I'm like, oh, you want to play this game? I went down. I grabbed that whole fucking pork chop and sucked it down one bite. Fucking eating the mashed potatoes like the kid on the movie Christmas Story. They're like, oh shit, we got a good one here, guys. So either way, yeah, basic training went on. They just realized that I was so fucking funny that I was their comic relief to not only the platoons, but to them. And they're just like, they were just waiting for me to say something. Don't ever fall asleep in a first aid class. It's hot, you're tired. But when they wake you up, the drill sergeant, he's pulling up his zipper like you just gave him a blowjob. Times have changed. They can't get away with what they got away with when I was in the army. But we come to graduation. Yeah, man, I was top plumber. Oh no, this is just graduation from basic training. My drill sergeant, he was combat war. He was just Vietnam, just fucking, just all kinds of brass on his body. I mean, all medals and shit. He's like, man, I never shook the hand of any private at graduation ceremony. He goes, but I never seen a human being do that many push-ups in 8 weeks. Your collar's a little short. Go get your suit fixed before you fly home. Oh, sure, that's what I'm gonna do. But either way, man, yeah, I had fire guard. Now, fire guard was when you had to guard the facility to make sure a concrete building didn't burn up. Now, you went to bed and you get woken up at like 2 in the morning. You did your hour, and then you woke up somebody else. And if you fell asleep, you got shit the next day because the whole chain would fall and nobody got woke up. Now, I went to bed at 8 p.m. At 9, I had to do fire guard. I shilled it off to somebody at 10 p.m., slept for an hour, and then at 11, I had to get up for fire guard. Slept till 2, I had to get up for it. So I did fire guard like 6, 7 times every night because I was the class clown. And they kept pushing me, and I didn't quit. My bunkmate quit. His name was Knobloch. He just wasn't made for the army. I felt bad for that dude. But everybody else in my room, sometimes they had to suffer because my drill sergeant would come in and say, "Well, Private Shuey acting up. So you guys all do 100 push ups right now." But everybody loved me. I was a dude from New York City, and everybody else was from Leonard Skinner Freebird shit. That was the first time I ever heard Freebird from Leonard Skinner. You got 3 hours after you got all your qualifying done, like 6, 7 weeks in, so you could go down, have a soda, and I put on these headphones, and you could take these cassettes and put in that, and it was like, listen to this song, but this was on the jukebox, and I'm like, he played Leonard Skinner, and I'm like, man, that's the song about my life, Freebird. So we graduate, and we move on to AIT, which is like on the same kind of. I was for Leonard but I stayed on the same base. Some people went off to fly helicopters and do whatever. I was just a plumber, 51 kilo combat engineer. So I graduated high honor. We went home, and I got home and my buddy was waiting for me, Shannon, who killed himself over a girl. So I'm going to beat him up when I get to heaven. And he's just, we got to go to Myrtle Beach, dude. I'm like, all right. The times I've been to Myrtle Beach, we made it to Virginia Beach. And like we started saying, fuck it, man, let's be coke dealers and shit. My buddy, he comes back with like this big old chunk of cocaine. I'm like, where'd you get that from? He's like, we just owe them 3,000 in a week. Let's start selling. All right, one more line. Okay, you want to go sell now? Let's just hang out here. So now this dude, my buddy's got to go pay this dude, man. They tried to kill him and shit. And I'm like, he'll take care of that later. Not funny. Don't kill yourself. Everything gets better. So yeah, I called my mom and I'm like, yo, mom, can you give me a bus ticket? I got to get out of here. So I go back home and I just become a roofer. And that's where Shoe Nice came from. My last name's Shuey, and I did everything nice on the roof. Now I'm doing commercial roofing. I'm going out of town with 15 other roofers. We're going into local establishments all across New York State. We were tin knockers, not shinglers. We put down copper. We did one of the biggest copper jobs in New York State history on the Oneida Nation for the senior citizens of, you know, Indians, whatever you call them. So this roof was huge. And yeah, I'm just, finishing out just the job's almost done, just details. And I get up on the roof in that copper when it gets a little bit of frost on it. I just slid right off that roof. I only dropped probably like 8, 9 feet off of the curve of the bottom part, but my ankle just cranked and some where the fucking the forklift wheels dug into the ground. So I'm just busting, man. And my fucking ankle just flapping in the wind. And Mike sees me, my buddy. We're all living out of town. We're like family. We go into a local tavern. We beat up the husbands and fuck the wives and go on to the next town. And he runs over. I'm like, dude, here. And I pass him my weed. So, in case there was a lawsuit or whatever. So I go to the hospital, man, and just my boss is like, I'm just going to let you collect unemployment instead of going through the workman's comp. I'm like, thank you. So now I'm living above a bar that I just rented out. We all hung out at this bar for over a year. So we just know me and the owner were just best friends. And his family loved me and shit. So I'm just all on this fucking pain medicine. Now here comes the roofing crew Monday morning. I'm just sitting there fucking smashed. They're like, you fucking la 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 la. And it was great because I didn't have to work. And suddenly the guy who owned the bar, he came up to the bill of my door and he's like, dude, he's like, man, I gotta go to jail for 30 days. Fucking or probation violation. I'm like, come on, Ron. He throws me the keys to the bar. He's like, listen, don't worry about it. My dad will help you out. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? He's just gonna go downstairs and run my damn bar. My kids have to eat. So I go behind the bar. His dad's there. I'm like, I know how to make like white Russian. He's like, everybody just drinks beer and does shots. But we had spaghetti night and shit. So I had to go wing night. I mean, I took over this bar. So I'm working there, and here comes the roofers flying in, just wanting to drink, like this 6 trucks, and like I did for a year. I drove in, and then we went in and had a drink. They come in, I'm sitting there behind the bar. They're like, "What? Free drink?" I said, "Fuck no! Get your money up on the table. Ron's in jail." So of course I was drinking right along. I got so hammered every time I bartended. So now he's got this blinking sign out there, and his whole fucking freezer is filled with all these wings. And I'm just like, to his wife, she was a Native American, Pocahontas, really beautiful. She wanted me, but I would never do. Somebody's wife never did. And she's like, you can do whatever you want with the wings. So I went out and I put 5-cent wings Wednesday nights. And there was 2 colleges like St. Lawrence, Morrisville. It was in the middle. It was near Syracuse University. It was called Munnsville. Really weird town. So suddenly all these college kids come in and they're like, we want 500 wings. Like, I only have like 2 fucking things where you fry the wings. So I'm like just turning them inside the fucking things as they're in the grill. Maybe some are uncooked. They don't give a fuck. So I'm bringing out some fucking man. They're drinking pitchers of beer just by pitchers. None of them are 21. So the next day I come in and the wife is like, what happened last night? I'm like, what was there fire? She's like, we never had that much money in the till uh, in our lives. And I put in all my tips. So whatever tips they gave me, I stuffed it into the freezer too. So she was just like, pay the mortgage. He's in jail saying, thank you. There's a stone from one of these things. So yeah, man, just booming. This place is hopping. I got more. So I got college chicks writing me a letter when they're graduating, how much they're gonna miss me. We had karaoke to spaghetti night, and there was another lady that worked there, and she just gets so many tips, and everything's good. And then one day, this guy Peter was out of the church family back at his home. They were helping him out with him and his family on his sobriety. He came up to the bar and he's just like, give me a shot. And the other roofers around him. It was the roofers and the locals, but we've known each other for a year. This copper job was huge. So it was just like I'm just saying, everybody was family in that town with the roofing company. So he did a shot. I could just see in his eyes, man, he just started just changing. Did another shot, did another shot. And now he's walking over to some chick with her boyfriend in the place playing pool. And he like puts his hands on the jukebox behind her and said, "How you doing, babe?" Oh man. I said, "Dude, get the fuck over here." He walked over to the bar and the boyfriend's sitting there and he looks at him. And Peter goes, "What are you going to do?" And that dude could fight, man. And he just came off on 5 shots. I jump over the bar. He just fucking wailing on this dude. I let him get a couple punches in, but then fucking everything broke up. And I said, "You gotta go, dude." Now it's snowing like a motherfucking champ. It's like near the Great Lakes kind of area. So there's like a foot of snow on the ground and it's just coming down. But people used to that there. He goes out, he takes his roofer's knife and he fucking slices every tire in the parking lot, tries to escape, but his Jeep goes into the ditch and his flashers are on. Well, none of us know this until people start leaving. And they're mostly Native Americans off the Oneida Nation. Oh, I was best friends with Indians are the Native Americans are the hardest people to wake up. They just drink and they sleep at the bar. So this couple goes out, they come back in, they said, "Our tires are sliced. We know it's that dude." And I'm like, "I know it. I walk out, I see the slices, I know it's him." And everybody comes out, and we're standing in the snow, they're screaming and yelling. And one dude goes, "There's his Jeep." And they all run up. They're gonna rip this dude out and lynch this mofo. I said, don't. I'll call the cops. Don't kill this guy, man." I call 911. The cop shows up. The next day, I had to go get this dude out of jail, man. And his whole life was wrecked. I felt so bad. He was working with a church that got him a new job. And now he's facing all kinds of destruction of property charges. So, anyways, yeah, lived out there for a long time, right up until the job ended, and I just went back to working. I ended up joining the roofers union. Just a stable income, blah blah blah. I met this woman. We had a kid together, and it just, things were going fine until I stepped on this painted over skylight and I fell through the building. So I landed on my head. There's the last scar for the evening. Probably starts back here. Yeah, I landed on my head and I crushed like 7 vertebrae. Yeah, I'm lucky to be alive right now. Wait, hold on. Did we go to Desert Storm yet? Hold on a second. The army got down. Oh, yeah, man. I'm living with my buddies in Troy, New York, getting roofing, and Desert Storm started with they're bombing Baghdad's getting whatever. So yeah, I had to go over to Kuwait. So I was on the IRR list, which meant I never went to my reserve unit. When I got out of the army, I just quit it. So you don't go to jail. You're on IRR, individual ready reserve. So I'm watching Baghdad getting bombed by USA 1991. I called the army and I said, "Hey, I'm ready to go." And I gave her my social security number. She's like, "Oh, yeah, you are ready to go." And I had to leave that Sunday. So I flew to Desert Storm and, a lot of bullshit. But either way, I came back home alive. And that's that. So now I get out of the hospital after breaking my back. They gave me the first round of Oxycontin back in 2004. Like it was the first time that I had morphine patches. I had like 10 different fucking prescriptions. I was a zombie. I just fucking walked around my apartment. It was, I was a zombie. And finally, I got a fucking paycheck out of the whole deal, man, but I was shot. I mean, I literally laid in bed. I'm not going to get into all the chaos of being on antidepressants, but you don't need to be on antidepressants. They make it worse. So, yeah, man, I just walked away from all that shit. Either way, it came down to where just I was still chaotic and shit. And, I said, fuck it, man. I'm quitting everything. I'm going to go back to college. Now, I had just joined YouTube. Just joined YouTube and I was just doing trailer trash jokes. My father was a pothead. He didn't want good grades from school. He wanted good grade. Fuck the SAT. Just bring me home some THC. No A's, just haze. The walls on my trailer are so thin, you could hear a mouse get a hard on. My buddy's like, dude, eat the roll of toilet paper, man. Like you did in high school. Because right now I'm on YouTube, but I'm on Facebook and Twitter, and I'm spamming every single high school member. I went to 4 different high schools. So I'm just spamming everybody. They're getting pissed. What the fuck, dude? My grandma passes away, and you're posting your jokes from YouTube. And I just said, hell yeah. So I ate that roll of toilet paper, and the rest is history. I just, boom, world's dumbest, Tosh.0, web soup, Vice, everything just hit at once. So I don't know. Me and my ex, we never got along. I just told the officers, you don't have to come here anymore because I'm leaving, and just drove down the road and never looked back. Sometimes people, oh, let's fight in family court for years and years. You get the kid every other weekend. No, I went through that. I went through that. It was the best thing for everybody. Take the property, the cars, the dogs, the kids. I'm out of here. And that's it. That's all we have to talk about. So now I'm up in Lake George. I'm just promoting my shit. I'm a freak of nature, man. But we have to go back before I got kicked out. I went back to school at SUNY. Now, SUNY had this K's and eggs party where all these kids threw rocks through these fucking apartments of these other college kids, whatever. It was a mess. Now we got this dude from CNN. I forget his name, Chris something Wallace, whatever. Now the Japanese hurricane, earthquake with the tsunami. I love them bits. I just love mass destruction by Mother Nature. It's not my fault. So they come on the news from all over the world. CNN says, I can't stand CNN. I'm all about Fox News. We're MAGA and you're not. So we're in front of 180 kids. I mean, in the 180 kids in the thing for sociology. And the sociology instructor said, well, there's some bad news. The president has canceled Fountain Day. I'm like, no, he didn't. But everybody knows me on YouTube in the whole fucking class. So anything I said, they all turn to me like minions. They're all watching me on YouTube. And I'm like, sit right here, I'll be back. So I go to the hardware store, whatever. I buy a chain and a lock. And I go down to the fountain that's not turned on until Fountain Day. And I chain myself to the fountain. Was it for fucking students' rights? Was it? No, it was to promote my YouTube. 17,000 kids and faculty. Just go Google Shoe Knight. That's a movie in itself. Just Google Shoe Knight chains himself to a fountain. I kicked out every news crew, fucking emos. But this is like way before the internet was huge. But everybody went home that night after seeing me and they subscribed to my YouTube. Thousands and thousands of people. And then I got hit up with RWJ, which was like the sacred god of YouTube. And then World's Dumbest asked me for 5 videos for 1800. So eventually, I just went home and just, whatever. The protest is over. And just, my ex-wife, she just couldn't take it anymore. So I ended up leaving and just, went to Lynn, Massachusetts and just started pushing these crazy eating videos. And to the woman I was living with, she's like, you might as well just slam a bottle of liquor like you used to do when you were in high school. I said, good idea. She, so I slammed that first bottle of vodka. And either way, the rest is history. Tosh point oh, whatever, man. That's my life story. We'll be right back. Everybody that was talking while I was telling my life story, you're muted for 24 hours. Get out of my face. Unbelievable disrespect. Who the hell do you think you are? Oh, I didn't mean to block you. Hold on. Where are you other people, man? Shut up. Fucking crybabies. Fucking liberal men. They're worse than Karens nowadays, man. I have people giving me death threats on Instagram because I love Trump. That's how I lost my first YouTube channel because I love Trump. Fuck you, dead fat Susan. You fucking piece of shit CEO. Fucking Logan Paul went to that Japanese suicide forest, but his apology let him stay on YouTube, but 1,000 of us got deleted. Oh, fuck you, dead fat Susan. Fucking piece of shit. I love when somebody dies and Trump rips on them. Like the Reiners. Good. They died because they got Trump derangement syndrome. That ain't a fucking White House representative. That's Trump typing that shit in. The dude don't drink, he don't sleep. He's a beast, man. He's a beast at 80 years old. I love my Trump. I love my Trump. He's just he's the king of the world, man. Anybody got anything to say about that? Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your fucking mouth, you fucking libtard scumbag piece of shit. The fuck out of my face. Who do you think you are? Who the fuck you think you are? Shut your fucking mouth. Yeah, I am a clown, dude. Thank you. I'm a comedian. See you tomorrow, you little pencil dick bitch. Who the fuck are you? Ribbit. Fuck the Ribbit crew. Bunch of crybabies. I'll punch Silly right in the fucking pussy. All right, we're gonna restart this, man. Now, can you guys just go to my TikTok? I'll give you. Oh no, I'm not even signed in on here. It's shooting. Nah, I'm not gonna go there. But I gotta go do some cameos. Shut your fucking mouth, writing paragraphs to me. I fuck your mom in the face. I do apologize. It was on mute. If that first round draft pick doesn't go to the White House, Mendoza, I don't know because they said it was the. Did he go to the White House? It was yesterday. I don't know. But either way, man, he said he had practice with the Raiders, and he's a rookie. He had to go, but it wasn't that day. So I don't know what the dates are. I thought it was the first, whatever. Did they go to the White House yet? But if he doesn't show up, being a liberal scumbag, like most of the people in this chat, he'll be marked for history. And I hope that fucking Raiders go down. It ain't gonna be Indiana fucking college football. That dude's gonna choke like Emmett Smith, sucking on Martha Stewart's pussy. Yo, I got a fat rotisserie chicken, a big old fucking bowl of macaroni and cheese, and a big old bowl of mashed potatoes for $8.97. Yeah, grocery prices are going up. Down here in Florida, they call it soul food. You go to like a cafeteria and you just say, I'll take a clump of that. No beans, please. You just put beans on, and you just start beating the shit out of some old lady. Not me. What I can't stand is Golden Corral after black churches get out. They go to Golden Corral and they're just nasty people. It smells like cocoa butter and Jerry curl. They fucking sit there and they wait for the fried shrimp. Poor lady's coming out with fried shrimp. She can't even drop it into the bin. This ain't fucking Carnival Cruise. Half of them fucking monkeys can't even get to their cruises anymore because the Spirit Airlines is gone. I call them monkeys because that's how they act. People call me a fucking German Nazi because I got blue eyes and white skin. So I'm going to call a black person a monkey when they're jumping over cop cars down at the mall from a Facebook post. How's that feel? Good. Because in the end, there's assholes in every race. And those assholes make everybody in that race that are good-hearted people. Thank God 99.9% of humanity is just good people. It's that 0.1% we got to get rid of. The LBGQT, man. They got to go. Them fucking lesbians and gay women and just whoever the fuck they're trying to be. Binary, these nuts. You people are fucking freaks of nature. Just live your life, man. You're just fucking freaks of nature, man. All right? You know, I come up behind you and your family, and you're at the mall and shit. You know, you're just shopping at the mall, you lesbians. I go, and I just go like this, you know, and you run because you're scared. You little lesbian freaks. Fuck you. Fuck the LBGQT TNT and Snooky's pussy. Get the fuck out of my face. I ain't even reading your comments. Heck, but just I can't even see that far. We just showed you. All I can see is the three dots that put you in timeout for 5 minutes. Watch how many people aren't talking. The poppets are full of these little BBs. Look at it. Look at one dude was crying in here, man. One fucking dude was crying in here. Dude, and I didn't even read your comments. How's that feel on a Monday night? You just fucking go so angry at me. This motherfucking blue-eyed piece of shit. I don't want dinner tonight. I never loved you. You motherfucker. You ain't coming in my stream again. Oh yeah, I got his notifications on speed dial, you little fucking scumbag pieces of shit. I'll beat you down. I used to beat up people like you just to get to the fight. You little scum of the earth. Shut your mouth, tampon string. Shut the fucking. Don't you ever show the Canadian flag here. We're Trump. We're MAGA. You're fucking gay. You're Canadian gay. The fuck out of my face. Fine. You're just muted for 5 minutes. You don't have to come in with a backup account just to get muted on that one. I'm not even reading the first fucking comment. Jesus fucking liberal men. How do you become a mangina? How do you just become somebody that just hates America, hates Trump, takes your dick and duct tapes it up underneath your ass cheeks to have a vagina? We all did it as kids. Just shut the fuck up, man. I'm not even reading your comments. Shut up, loser. Shut up. Your mom's a pig. She smells like a tuna footlong from Subway. Just shut the fuck up. We're here to have a good time, man. Shut your fucking trap. I just told you I can't read the comments. Okay? I got a bulging disc that's coming out the back of my vertebrae. And you people gonna sit here and cry about your fucking liberal rights? We own you now. The fucking Supreme Court said you can fucking redistrict over fucking race. Stop fucking doing race. If you only racists have racist thoughts. Oh, Hakeem Jeffries, you're never gonna hold that gavel. Mm-mm. Till the day I fucking die, that fucking scumbag wannabe full black loser, man. We will not start impeachment procedures on Trump. Oh yeah, we are. I forgot that fucking half black fucking loser cracker head bitch. You guys are all going down, and I'm gonna bring so many people to the MAGA nice side all summer, all fucking fall. You better show up, cause I'll beat you down. We're taking all the fight. You can't even get to a polling booth. We're gonna have ice everywhere. They're gonna change it to nice, the National Immigration Customs Enforcement, whatever. So now everybody on the liberal media, they're never happy. It's not even MSNBC anymore. Jimmy Kimmel's done, but it's MS now. But like on Saturday and Sunday morning, they have two gay black men and a straight white woman, Karen. And that's their whole show. But I watch it because I already know what Fox is talking about, the triumphs of Trump. But you just watch CNN and MSNBC with that Chris Kapostacci. She's Chris Jennings now, but I remember her as a teenager skipping school. She was like, our newscaster upstate New York, and then she married NBC exec. Chris Jensen reports. Fucking Katie Tura. I mean, these fucking bitches, never a smile, never a good time, never talking about anything like the corruption of fucking hospice, the fraud of the Somalians. And you just sit there, and every timeline title is Trump did something. It's just Trump did something. ABC, NBC, fucking Jesus Christ, man, shut up. I've never seen so many cops. I'm outside of Orlando. I always wonder why people went like this. Jesse, we need to cook. Oh, come on. You don't have to do it that many times. Jesus Christ. Some people get all happy with, and that person's probably dying with that kind of a siren. That's probably cardiac arrest. Will you shut up, you fucking fat pieces of shit? Get out of here, man. Just get out of here. Nobody gives a fuck about you, man, unless you want to get laid. All right? Snapchat me. I need to see a picture of your ass, your tits, and your pussy. And then we'll go from there. Appreciate it. 25 to 35. That's all I bang now. Unless you're a really hot 40-year-old, just after 35, the women just start getting like fucking opinions and shit. 25, you've been in the clubs for 4 years. You know who you're fucking. Everybody wants to fuck a legend. Bill Belichick, 75, his wife's 25. That poor family. They're going to have to fight this gold digger when Bill Belichick passes away for all the. Oh, shit. Oh, Robert De Niro, the newest loser to go lib. He's like 84. He's got a 4-year-old daughter. Who the fuck shoots a fucking load inside some chick out of just, I'm going to have a kid? Your kid's going to watch you fucking die before she's in 8th grade. You fucking scumbag piece of shit. I used to love you, Robert De Niro. You're just, I will fucking curb stomp you in front of your young wife and watch your daughter just run into the street and run over by a fucking mega dump truck. How's that feel? Good. I'm just kidding. I would never wish death on anybody. But he is a loser, man. Holy fuck, he's a loser. Don't show monkeys in here. Don't show the Obamas aren't here, dude. Don't show monkeys in here. Fucking Patrick, you. Yeah. Well, every time Obama comes out in public, his ears are getting bigger and his head's getting smaller. He's like that little monkey on the corner with the little symbols. And fucking his wife looks like Patrick Ewing, just like fucking Hila from H3. Ethan's wife, she looks just like Custom Girl 420. What up, you two, you two, you two? I was in the Juggalo gang and I raped, I, I mugged women and I went to prison for it. Pick your heroes the right way, man. Will you shut up? I can't even read these comments. I just showed you fuckers, man. Look how far away you are. Look how far away. Can you read it? Can you? There's my ad, though. We got nuts. What kind of chips are they? Are they nuts? Is that these nuts? Need some air in here, man. It's hot in Florida. It's just hot all the time and muggy. This fucking state's a sponge. It's gonna sink into the ocean in like 10 years, and people got 25-year mortgages in these condos on the beach. Suckers. I'm in a one-star ghetto hotel. People think it's like undercover boss or something. Nobody walks around with shirts like this. Everybody's like, "Hey, sir, how you doing? Hey, where's the ice machine? Oh, let me show you where it's at." Bunch of crack. I love one-star hotels. It just nobody ever bothers you. You know, fucking eating tampons off the third story railing, cheering me on and shit. This is universal for fuck off. I think it is. A lot of people use it in Europe. And we're taking all our soldiers home from Germany. They're going to be pissed because that's the best place to go when you're on duty. It's Germany, the women, just the beer, the whole lifestyle. All right, we're going to start this over. You guys aren't real fans. If you are fans, if you can't go get a $5 cameo to get me out of fucking 29th place, you're just scum of the earth, man. Losers. Don't ever talk to me again. Look at this shit. Fucking can't stand you people. I don't have $5. It's probably fake. Fucking pussies. Whoever was talking while I wasn't here, go fuck yourselves. See you in 5 minutes. Fuck you. Talking amongst yourselves. This ain't a Discord chat. You fucking losers. You sit here and you just pray when I'm not around because I'm your Jesus Christ. You fucking losers. I can't even read the comments, guys. We've been through this, okay? All I can see is the three dots next to a comment. Just shut the fuck up. I don't know. Holy fucking Florida, man. Everybody's got a motorcycle. I seen this monster truck accident in Colombia. All these people got crushed. I never liked Live Leak, but they paid me to put my vodka slams up. But I don't know how people wake up every morning just to watch death, fucking torture on human beings, man. And there's so many Live Leak losers and IP2 losers, fucking offspring. And then they come here all the time. And they're still just such angry, bitter men from the UK. Death threats all the time. Big Earn, he faked everything. When he slammed his Jack Daniels, you could see the iced tea bubbles in between his wife's nasty tits. Anybody remember that? Who remembers Big Earn? Anybody remember Live Leak? I shut that website down. Just these fucking Chinese people kidnapping dogs out of a yard and just like they put them in, they just suck them on. You see the bones being broke. I still fucking have nightmares about shit I seen on Live Leak, and that's what desensitizes the soul. It desensitizes the soul, man. And you just wake up every morning and want to see death. A family of five run over by a tractor trailer, and then you comment, "Oop, I guess she won't need those sneakers." The fuck are you people on? Fucking disgust me, man. I can't read comments. Shut the fuck up. Just get out of here for 5 minutes and shut up, man. Just buy a cameo. Express your opinion with a cameo. It's only $5. I'll say I'm a fucking Trump scumbag piece of shit. Whatever you want. You want me to eat a poppet? I'll eat a poppet. Oh shit, that one's joined together. Well, I said a happy birthday to you. Now that one did hurt the tip of my tongue. That one did hurt. But we're in a ghetto hotel, man. People think it's gunshots. Just shut up and buy a cameo, people. I don't care about your opinions. All right, just buy a cameo. Let's roast a friend tonight. It's only $5. Just go read the 10,000 5-star reviews, man. If you don't know about Cameo, who the fuck are you, man? Fuck off if you can't spare $5 to help me get into the top 20 at least. You fucking scum of the earth, liberal pieces of shit. Yeah, he's writing a paragraph that nobody's reading. Come back in 5 minutes and repost it. Because I know you got that copy pasted in your bookmarks, you little Harry Potter piece of shit. Oh, fuck yourself. I can't read the comments, man. Shut up. I can't read the comments. I don't understand how I can make it more simple to you. Look at this shit. I'm blind, motherfuckers. I'm blind, man. Look at this shit, man. There's the fucking laptop. Can you read it? And right there is where this tripod sits. Okay? Can you read that shit? Who fucking cares? And not me. Shut the fuck up and buy a cameo. Fucking scrub ass liberals. You're talking to yourself. You're fucking sitting there talking to yourself. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up, man. Shut the fuck up. There we go. No, that's crooked. That's what she said. Just shut up. You're still fucking talking when I just showed you I can't see the fucking comments. Holy fucking, all grown men, all liberal grown men in this motherfucker. Manginas, tuck your fucking dick between your legs and walk around like Barack Obama or fucking Governor Newsom. If you can cross your legs like a woman, you ain't got no balls. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. All I can see is the three dots next to you. I can't see your comment. Shut up. Fucking buy a cameo and tell me how much you hate me. For now, to shut up. Holy, well, look at all the liberals getting off of work. I gotta take a shower real quick. Okay, no, fuck that. I ain't gonna fuck you tonight, hon. Nice is live again. I mean, just shut up, man. Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to block you. Come here, you. I just wanted to put you in timeout for 5 minutes. You're unblocked. Come back in 5 minutes, you little bitch ass pussy. I'm just here for cameo. Fuck everything else, man. I never voted in my life. Just shut up. Your fucking politics, man. I got liberals from a year ago in here. Do you see any Trump anymore? Don't make me throw up the fucking Charlie Kirk sign. Gee, shut up. I can't read your comments, dude. Just fucking shut up. I just showed you I can't read that. It's all blurs. Who are you fucking talking to? I know, right? Oh, yeah. Shut up. Yeah, this is AI, dude. AI on your mom's titties, cornflake nipples. I go down, I go past the belly button. It's like a big old Grand Canyon of fucking stench. I hit that fucking tuna jungle. The clit pops out like this, dude. Let me show you how your mom's clit popped out at me. Okay? It came like this. Oh no, that foot's too big. It looks like you're transitioned or something. No, just come lick it. I'm here for you, baby. I might have to have two heads for that fucking. You fucking nasty ass loser. That's funny. Oh, man. Some women get off on me, man. There's like women that publicly, not publicly, but just told me they masturbate to me. Whatever, freaks. Oh, just from his finger. See how my finger looks like a penis? I just go like this, and women just get all crazy, man. My fingers are as big as the average white male's penis. You know, you were arrested for indecent exposure. You were arrested for indecent exposure, but the judge threw out the case due to lack of evidence. And my girlfriend left me for my index finger on prom night. Still stings. All right, I'm going to read some comments. I got to lean forward. You still haven't grown up? Oh, good grief. Who are you, Charlie Brown? You little fucking scumbag piece of shit. Go suck Peppermint Patty's dick. Nobody gets blocked. You just get muted for 5 minutes, bitch. I want to be blocked by Shoe Nice. I just want to be noticed by him because I'm so gay for his blue eyes. I'm just a gay dude, man. All right, we're going to start playing some music here because YouTube just told me it can play music. 3 cruise ship passengers dead, others ill after suspected hantavirus outbreak. Uh-oh, don't bring them back to land. They're not. Oh my God. Them people are going to be quarantined forever. An NFL forced to make Patrick Mahomes' decision? That sucks. Winners and losers. Oh man. New York Knicks ain't no joke. New York Knicks ain't no joke, man. Can New York Knicks play the Lakers in the finals? Larry Bird was the greatest player ever. Better than Magic Johnson, fucking LeBron, fucking Michael Jordan. He was a magician, man. He walked up to Magic Johnson in the late 70s, early 80s. He said, I want you to sit here because I came to put a show on for you. And he did, man. That dude was electric. Larry Bird, the greatest white dude to play basketball next to his buddy. I forget his name again. Yeah, I've been watching your videos for years. Still funny. Is that Rihanna? Rihanna. I remember you. You're all grown up now. How you been? I'm just kidding. I don't know who the fuck you are. But I bang chicks 25 to 35, just one night stands. Just we meet in a hotel, have dinner, we fuck, and then you just go home. That's it. And you just go home. I'm done with anybody over 35 because they just start having like opinions and shit. They want you to meet their family. You know what I mean? I fucking walk into a fucking 25-year-old chick's father's house and he's just like this. I loved when you slammed that Everclear. Go slam my daughter. Anybody that's talking, you're getting muted. You're just getting a 5-minute mute. Okay? I don't do fan signs in here or whatever. The post-it notes, no, just go to my Snapchat and you get a fan sign for free. You get your name up here and my signature down here, but you have to show me a Snapchat of somebody subbing to my YouTube. But not just the sub. I need to see the video of the finger touching the subscribe button. Could be you, your parents, whatever. Shoe Nice 4321. My Snapchat. I've done over 100,000 Snapchats. Just videos. I used to do videos, and now it's just pictures. But before that, it was 500,000 post-it notes on Facebook. That fan sign shit. Chicks used to send it to their boyfriends or whatever. Oh, I slammed every high school in America. Oh, he's a stalker, and now I'm a salesman. Just like a vacuum cleaner, Hoover, he'll knock on your door and throw a cup of fucking dirt on the rug and then vacuum it up. You know what I mean? You got to get them early, man. Right when they're getting their first laptop, they can go to their bedroom alone. You don't want them going to Mr. Beast. They're going to go to Shoe Nice because I've been stalking you since you've been in like seventh grade. It's fucking simple. Nobody spams like Shoe Nice. Deep breath in, deep breath out. I can't even read these comments, and they're still commenting. They're coming back after 5 minutes when I just told them I can't see anything, but they're still here commenting. I'll never understand the fucking hypocrisy of fucking losers in a comment thread. Oh, you're a fucking loser. I can't stand you, but I'm watching you and I'm going to comment. And then you block me. I'll come back with my second channel, but I just can't stand you. What are you, a self masochist to your own emotions? Is that what your problem is? You just hate me so much you just can't fucking scroll away. I know it hurts, man. I know it hurts to be a liberal man in America. You wake up every day angry. Trump's going to be around for another 2 years. He's not going to get impeached. We're going to crush the midterms because Trump controls everything. So yeah, man, we're gonna have ICE at every polling booth. We're gonna seize all the machines. We're gonna count and like it should be counted. Anybody that fucking says no, you can't count that, then why would you say that? But we got two whistleblowers from 2020 election, and we're gonna pop that shit out in public and bring them to the congressional hearings like August, September. And then everybody's just going to see. How do you become a liberal man? How do you just become just this little pencil dick bitch puppet? Your ideology of fucking abortions and fucking mutilating kids without telling the parents, and just where does that come from? How do you become such a fucking retarded citizen of my country I fought for? Where does this come from? You're going to come to the nice side. You're going to vote MAGA. And if you don't, I will punch your fucking mother right in the pussy. Okay, like Butters did to fucking Paris Hilton on South Park. Oh, you're a big boy. Remember when Cartman shit on his mom when they were doing World of Warcraft in the basement? That was one of my best South Park scenes. Pushing on Paris Hilton's pussy and fucking shitting on his mom. That shit was tight. Can we come together for South Park at least? Shout out Tiny Who? Your mom's a pussy. Shut up. Buy a cameo. Fucking loser. Here's the link. Big fucking scumbag. I paid. You didn't pay for shit, you loser. You're a bunch of scumbags. Why did YouTube said you can play music now without worrying about? Oh, that's where that came in. I don't care. Whatever. Let's play Led Zeppelin. Let's do Led Zeppelin. I don't know. That's the fucking thing they gave me. And then we'll just do the playlist. Look at this fat bitch. I'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Is there anybody playing? Just out if you can hear me. Is there anyone home? Come on, come out. I ain't gonna play down. I can pay, get you out. Just the basic facts. Sure. There is no pain in loss. The restrictions for us. You are with ways. It's more than I can hear what you say. When I'm trying, I feel my hands felt just like now I've got nothing once again. I've got nothing. This is how I comfortably now. That's the sound of an American oil company hard at work. Want to be a part of it? Listen up. Hello, my name is Adam Ferrari, and I'm the CEO of Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next webinar where you can drill deeper into our bond offering. We currently offer 2 investment opportunities: a private placement bond offering for accredited investors with target annual interest rates between 9 and 13%. Also, we offer a registered bond offering open to both accredited and non-accredited investors with rates ranging from 9 to 12%. Our daily production rates have risen as high as 39,000 barrels of oil per day. We've sold more than 10 million barrels, and we're just getting started. Sign up for the webinar and start your journey with Phoenix Energy today. Hey everybody, Walt Goggins here. Starting a business is never easy, but with GoDaddy Arrow, that endeavor is about to become a whole lot easier. Amen. Create a website that looks like you know what you're doing, even if you don't know what you're doing, because you're using a website that developed a tool that knows exactly what it's doing. It helps you design a logo. This is what we came up with. We put it here, put it everywhere on our website, and we even put it right here. What I'm telling you, from one single command center, you can have all your social media empire operating. You're doing it all, everything. Let's go, Daddy! It's time to go. There is more pain empty distant ship smoke on the horizon. You are only come through waves. Your lips move, but I can't hear what you say. When I was a child, I caught a fleeting glimpse. Out of the corner of my eye, I told let's go. I can't let my finger roll. The child's grown, the dream's gone. I hope you come now. Pump up the jam, pump it up while your feet are thumping. And the jam is pumping. Look at the crowd jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that. I want to play today. Get your booty on the floor tonight. Make my day. it up. While your feet are thumping, and the jam is pumping. Look at the crowd are jumping. Pump it up, a little, get the party going on the dance floor. Because that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.
I guess we do have free videos or music. Don't fucking talk to me when I'm out of the room. How many fucking times I gotta tell you people that? Show me the pool so I can dox you and call the front desk. Shut up, John Casera. Little bitch ass pussy. You guys taught me how to not get doxxed. I appreciate it. And just shut up. All right, guys, I'm gonna pour a bottle of wine into an ice bucket from a hotel, and I'm gonna slam it. Is that a stick in my eye? I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't know. I think it's like a fucking twig or something. Ow. But yeah, I'm gonna go do this stunt for Instagram. They love it over there.